ดีค่ะ and welcome back to Edward Insight here on GBN Station with me กรกนก วิชิตพันธ์ As always, I will be giving you weekly updates on Buddhist activities from around the world. First, let us see how the people in Malaysia celebrated the Vesak Day at home. The Malaysian Buddhist Association, or MBA, prepared two series of online programs for all devotees who celebrate Vesak Day in their respective homes, concurrently following the cancellation of the annual Vesak Day celebrations due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Its ordinary secretary, Rev. Ji-sun, says the bathing of the Buddha statue and chanting was live broadcasting on MBA's Facebook page from 9 a.m. on 6 May. She also invited venerable monks who have been propagating the Dhamma for many years and experienced brothers and sisters in the Dhamma to share 8 Vesak-related topics, including celebration of 3 notable events, calculation methodology of Buddhist calendar, Buddhist flag and the Noble Eightfold Paths, Vesak Day celebration, the words of bathing Buddha, parade and procession, kindred spirit with the Buddha, and compassion and wisdom of the Buddha. Rejoice in your merit and thank you the Facebook page Malaysian Buddhist Association for the news. Upcoming next, the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, sent his well wishes to all Buddhists around the world on the occasion of Vesak Day. The Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, issued the following statement on Vesak. Today, we join Buddhists in Canada and around the world to celebrate Vesak, the most important of the Buddhist festivals. Vesak is an occasion to commemorate the birth, enlightenment, and passing into nirvana of Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism. Traditionally, Buddhists would visit their local temples to pray and offer gifts to show respect and gratitude for the Lord Buddha's life and wisdom. This year, as we celebrate differently because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are reminded of the importance of the Buddha's universal teachings of peace, selfless service, and compassion to those in need. Now more than ever, we see these teachings put into practice as we take care of one another during this pandemic. We'll get through this together. On this occasion, I invite all Canadians to honor our Buddhist communities and to recognize the important contributions to our country. On behalf of our family, Sophie and I wish everyone celebrating a happy and peaceful Vesak. Thank you for your well wishes. Now let us take a look at the recent online meditation session organized by Azusa Beautiful and the Magaya International Meditation Center. On Wednesday, April 29, Peace Point Meditation for the Dhammagaya International Meditation Center in Azusa was invited to co-host an online live stream on the Facebook of Azusa Beautiful at 2 to 3 p.m. PDT under the title of Azusa Beautiful Meditation for Peace in Difficult Times. Azusa Beautiful is a non-profit organization comprised of volunteers dedicated to keeping the city of Azusa beautiful through tree plantings, beautification projects, public art, and more. In this session, Venerable Sopon Panya Sopano from Peace Point Meditation led meditation for 30 minutes and gave a wisdom talk, including answering short questions. He taught that meditation creates a beautiful mind, which brings people to create beautiful surroundings. Most of the attendants gave positive feedback on the session. They thanked him for hosting this meditation session at this difficult time. Meditation will always be the best healing medicines for our mind. Now let us see how the Buddhist temples in Thailand support the people during the COVID-19 outbreak. As Thailand continues to struggle to contain the novel coronavirus outbreak, Buddhist temples across the country have come to the aid of those in need. Nearly 1,000 soup kitchens known in Thai as Rong Tan have been created in and near Buddhist temples in Bangkok and of the kingdom's 76 provinces to cook food for low-income earners and others in economic distress. Thailand was the first nation outside of China to confirm a case of COVID-19 in January. In late March, as new confirmed cases began to rise quickly, the government issued an emergency lockdown, closing many businesses and curbing non-essential travel. The measure was a success in public health terms. The curve was flattened, but the economic hardship continues to ripple throughout the country. According to National Office of Buddhism, Chief Narong Arom, 270,000 people have been helped as of 13 May, utilizing larger temples across the country. 10.9 million baht has been spent preparing meals. That means the cost is around 40 baht per head, Narong Arom said. Food has also been distributed to smaller temples throughout the country, as many monks are avoiding the regular alms round to reduce social contact that would potentially spread the virus. Narong said that temples were cognizant of the need for the strictest hygiene standards in order to prevent accidental transmission of the coronavirus through the distribution of the food or as people wait in lines. Thailand's Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha said Wat Rakhang Kositaram, a riverside temple near the Grand Palace in Bangkok, could serve as a model. The temple takes care of more than 1,000 people every day, he said on Wednesday. Rong Tan is not only a place to help poor people, it is also a channel for the well-to-do good to make donations. Thank you, Buddhist Store and Bangkok Post for the news. It is reported that Buddhism will be a new subject for the students in England. Schools in England are now introducing the new course, Buddhism, to the students. This new curriculum will offer basic Buddhist knowledge, Dharma, chanting, and meditation. Twice a week, the students will get to visit the Thai temples nearby and learn with the teaching monks, said the Thai delegate monks in England. There is a hope that Buddhism will be the country's new national religion, he added. According to the New York Times, last year the government introduced mindfulness to 370 English schools. Students will start to practice mindfulness as a part of the study to improve youth mental health. The students will learn relaxation techniques, breathing exercises, and other methods to help them regulate their emotions. The goal of the program is to study which approaches work best for young people in a world of rapid change. The government had said the study, which will run until 2021, is one of the largest of its kind in the world. Hope that the students will be able to use this knowledge in their daily lives. Recently, more and more people are meditating at home to help calming themselves from the COVID-19's anxiety. And today, Venerable John will be sharing you meditation tips and tricks. Let's take a look.
Do you want to know more now about the nature of the mind? Let me tell you about the nature of the mind. Our mind has one nature. It thinks a lot about many different things in life. If your mind thinks a lot, if your mind is like that, congratulations. Your mind is just like everyone else on the planet. And you can still meditate, believe it or not. This is like this. Imagine that you try to stop a Formula One car from going 300 kilometers per hour to zero in just an eye blink. Can you do that? Many people try to meditate by forcing the mind to stop thinking immediately. And that's why many people fail. They can't do that. Imagine a crying baby. You cannot force a baby to stop crying. If a baby is crying and you say, hey, stop crying, will you? If you hit the baby is going to cry even more, right? So what do we need to do in order for the baby to stop crying? We need to give the baby love, we need to give the baby attention. We need to give the baby some toys to distract the baby. And eventually, the baby will stop crying on her own. So patience and understanding is the key. In order for the mind to find some rest, we need to be patient. We need to understand that our mind cannot stop thinking immediately. And we have to wait, be patient, and just relax. Eventually, the mind will calm down and find some rest. No baby is going to cry forever. So our mind is exactly the same. Eventually, one day, the mind can find some rest and it will reach a state that the mind can stay still, can stay peaceful, and stay focused on one thing. I think you're interested to meditate today, right? So let's meditate. And remember, just by changing our mind, we can change the world around us. Change your mind to change the world. Our mind has one nature. The mind thinks a lot. Think about it today. How many thoughts have you been thinking, worrying so far? It might be many, right? That is absolutely normal for people because a function of the mind is to think. But the problem is, when we think about one thing, before the mind has a conclusion, it moves to the next thought. And before we can finish the second thought, the mind moves to the third one, to the fourth one, to the fifth one, coming back to the first one again. So sometimes in 1 hour, we can think about 100 different thoughts, but without any conclusion. And that's the problem, because eventually our mind can be full of thoughts. And it is the same as a computer that you are running out of capacity. You don't have any memory, any hard drive to store any information anymore. It's like an iPhone. If you have 16 gigabyte model, how many songs can you store in the iPhone? Maybe not so many, right? So this is something we have to do with the mind. We have to make sure that our mind is free. So we have some space to think, to feel, and to be happy properly. When is the best time to meditate? A typical question of people who want to try meditation is, when is the best time to do it? Let's hear the answer. Theoretically, meditating in the morning should be easier because the mind has not been contaminated by many thoughts yet. The mind is still clear, like a clear glass of water, and we don't even need to use meditation techniques to bring the mind to the state of standstill, peaceful, and focused. Morning meditation also makes the mind strong, wise, full of positive energy, and ready to begin a new day. When the mind is positive, it attracts positive things and repels negative things as well. However, I also recommend people to meditate before going to bed. Our mind can be full of thoughts from the whole day. If we don't clear them out, they will stay with us throughout the whole night. That makes people unable to sleep properly, having nightmares, or waking up feeling exhausted. If we invest just a few minutes of meditation to remove thoughts from the mind, we are already preparing ourselves for a new day. It's like the saying, a new day begins when you go to sleep. It doesn't begin just when you wake up. For those of you who have been meditating for a while and want to improve your meditation, I'd like to share a wisdom of my master. He told me that the best time to meditate is just two. When our eyes are closed and when they are open. It means that in a day, you can meditate in any posture, standing, sitting, walking, or even lying down. You can try to feel the center of the body in all activities. This will add more awareness to your inner self than letting the mind be totally exposed to external environment. When we practice more and more, it will become more natural, like breathing. We don't even need to tell the body to breathe, but it does by itself naturally in all activities. The mind is the same. The center of the body is the home of the mind. If we show the mind its home often, it will not travel away too far and always come back to its home and rest safe and sound. But that's another topic. See you next time.
For more amazing meditation tips and tricks, check out this link below. And let us end at Prayer Insight with the Lord Buddha's Dhamma quote. Even gorgeous royal chariots wear out, and indeed this body too wear out. But the Dhamma of the good doesn't age. Thus the good make it known to the good. And that's it for our At Prayer Insight this week. Make sure you check out our episodes of our At Prayer Insight news program on our website, gbnus.com. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. สวัสดีค่ะ